Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm gonna show you how to replace the exhaust right there. It's very common if you live in the northern state and where all the rust is eventually gonna cause like that exhaust right there. So this one is gonna be on a 2010 Chevy Impala. And as you can see right there, it's kind of rusted right by the flange right there after the cat. So the bolt is very rusty. So if you have a torch, I highly recommend a torch. Then what do you use for your home? I forgot what it is. But the torch is more kind of more powerful. It's faster if you can afford one. Otherwise, you can use a non-flammable, which is called the heat induction, which is basically a electronics heater. So it heat up it has a coil, so it heat up the around the bolt. Is much safer than a torch, but the torch is always faster. And if you know how to use it, and if you're not comfortable using it, and please do not use a torch. It can cause a lot of problem. And as you can see right there, I think it's a 14 millimeter. And I forgot to zoom it in to show you how rusty the bolt that bolt is rusty. How rusty the thing is. So if you have the impact, air impact, it works great. If not, electric impact, it will work also great. I highly recommend a half-inch impact. I think this one is a 14 millimeter socket, but the rust is eventually going to reduce some sizes, so you have to play around with it. Probably 13 I mean. It's also depend on the manufacturer. That's how they bolt that on the flange. And once again, exhaust work can be very challenging, but especially rusty bolt right here. Once you break, and it's easy to get it out. The challenging is to get the rusty bolt out once they reduced to size. So for example, you have a 14 and reduced to a 12, maybe around it 13, then you can be struggle. But there is a tool to remove that if you in the high setting for the not high setting, professional settings. So a lot of guys have tool to remove the round nut bolt. I mean, and as you can see right there, the bolt just came out. As a bolt, it's a nut. I mean the nut. The nut came out pretty easy. So that is what we're dealing with stuff right here in our northern state. So for those guys down in, for example, southern state like Texas, California, Arizona, and there's no rust to have to deal with. That is kudo for you guys. And the flange is off. Just, you can see like that. So that's how we are dealing with rusty nut and bolt with a torch, and make sure you remove all those there goes gasket, rusty gasket. And the tip for you guys is making sure once you remove that flange nut, and always to rethread them. It's really help when you install a new nut on, and you don't have to dealing with cross thread and all kind of headaches. And most importantly, you don't want to strip that nut, that bolt. I mean that nut and bolt. I lost train of thought today. So this one is only the part 1 for removing the exhaust, the rusty exhaust. It looks like somebody has replaced this once before. As you can see, the sticker is on it. It's not fully removed yet. And once again, why did I heat up? Yeah, I think so, because that bolt is stripped, if I remember it right. It's been quite a while now, and see why did I do that? Heat up the whole bolt. Probably, maybe that bolt is fully stripped. And see what happened. So if you want to remove that bolt at the flange like that, so do exactly what I did. Heat it up, the bolt and the other sides. Once you heat up cherry red, you can use your regular hammer to pound that bolt out. And so the best way you can, once you or you can use a hammer. So the other trick is, oh, there it is. So the other trick is, if the bolt is not be able to hammer it out, so you can heat it up and cool it down with water. So once you heat it up with the cherry red, then you can cool it down with spray, by spraying the water, so that thing cool down and the metal is hardened, and hopefully it will break free. And here is how I remove this bolt at that flange right there. So as you can see right there, I heat up around the flange first, then the nut, maybe, yeah, then the nut. Why I'm saying the nut? It should be the bolt head. There. Lost train of thought here. So yeah, that's how I do it. So the reason I thread in the bolt, man, the nut. Why I'm cute. So anyway, the nut. It's easy for me to use the hammer chisel. Just put it on there and keep it, let it pound, couple trigger pull, and it's come right out. And see, there you go. See, that's how I do it. It's when you heat it up and cool it down, it will cool the metal so it shrink all the rust surround the fittings. Once cooled down, then you use your a hammer. So the reason I cool down, so I don't want to burn myself. To be honest with you, that's the two key reason for cooling it down. So what caused this, right? So it's very common for you guys, for those who live in northern state where they spread some salt chemical on the road during the winter. So that is how the rust start eating your car, because you don't wash your car often as you should. So here's a trick, right? So there is a tool to remove these clamps, rubber clamp. Why I'm sick of saying rubber clamp. Rubber hanger, exhaust hanger. There you go. So the best way is to use the penetrating oil. Just spray around that hole right there. And there is a tool for removing this one, so just in case you don't know. And the pry bar worked just fine for me. So if you don't have a special tool to remove the polyurethane exhaust hanger, you can use a pry bar, and with penetrating oil it worked just fine. So the only thing is you have to find a spot how to pry on it. You'll figure it out. It's pretty easy. It's really easy, to be honest with you. So as you can see right there. Oh, here we go. Here comes the pry bar. There. See that? Pry bar works just fine. And one is loose, and the other one is about to come out. So just be careful when you are dealing with this, and making sure everything, if you have a exhaust stand, or have somebody to help you out, it will cause less damage to you and less noise, because this exhaust sometimes can be heavy. Well, there you go. That's another one. That's exhaust hanger come out, and there it is. Just easy as that, if you have the hoist. Working on the ground, it can be challenging, but you can do it. But I highly do not recommend it. So make sure you save that, and do not throw that thing away, because it costs you a lot of money. Not a lot, I mean couple $20, probably $20 or $30. So here it is. Here is the new exhaust. Just making sure you compare all the bent, and making sure everything is exactly with the old one. Same hanger, same hanger point, same position. And and as you can see right there, I installed the polyurethane hanger back. There it is. So that's it. That is all I have for you guys today for the part 1, and I will see you in the part 2. Alright, and please subscribe and like the video. If you have any question, please post your comment on the comment section, and I will try to answer them. Alright guys, I am out, and see you next time.